My dear friends, on this 21st Sunday, this question in today's gospel, who do you say that I am? It's not a test of theological knowledge. It is an invitation into a relationship, a sermon to declare where our hearts truly stand. It is the question that shapes every vocation, every ministry, every art of discipleship. And it is the question Jesus continues to ask each of us today. So Jesus' question is personal. When Jesus asked the disciples, who do people say the Son of Man is? They offer a list of impressive answers. John the Baptist, Elijah, Jeremiah. But then Jesus turns the question, but who do you say that I am? He's not satisfied with second-hand faith. He wants their conviction, their experience, their relationship. So Peter steps forward with boldness. You are the Christ, the Son of the living God. This is not a rehearsed line. It's not a memorized phrase. It is a revelation born from walking with Jesus, with an encounter with Jesus, listening to him, watching him heal, forgive, restore, and challenge. So Peter's confession emerges from encounter. And that is the heart of discipleship. Faith rooted in not in hearsay, but in lived experience, lived relationship. So Jesus built his church on imperfect people. Jesus responds to Peter's confession with a promise. You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church. What is striking is not Peter's strength, but his weakness. This is the same Peter who will misunderstand Jesus, sink in the water and deny him 3 times, yet Jesus chose him, not because he's flawless, but because he's open. God does not build his church on perfect people. He builds it on available people, people who are willing to be shaped, formed, transformed, corrected, forgiven, and sent. This is mission in us. Pastors, parents, young people, and those who feel strong in faith, and those who feel fragile. Because this gives us hope that if Jesus can build his church on Peter, he can build his mission in us. So what is the keys of the kingdom? It is the ministry of mercy. So Jesus entrusts Peter with the keys of the kingdom. Keys symbolize authority. But in the gospel, authority is always ordered towards service and mercy. To bind and loose is not about control. It is about reconciliation. It is the authority to open doors that sin has closed. It is the authority to restore what shame has broken. It is the authority to proclaim God's mercy to a world starving for mercy, for grace. Every baptized Christian shares in this mission. We hold keys when we forgive someone, when we speak truth with love, when we welcome the excluded, when we accompany someone in pain, when we help another discover their dignity. The church is strongest not when it guards its doors, but when it opens them. So, dear friends, who do you say Jesus is today, now? Jesus' question echoes across centuries and lands in our hearts this morning, today. Not who does the world say I am, not who does your family say I am, not even who does the church say I am, but who do you say that I am? Your answer shapes how you live, how you love, how you serve, how you forgive. If Jesus is truly Christ, the Son of the living God, then he is the center of our identity. He is the source of our hope. He is the one who steadies us in storms. He is the one who calls us beyond fear. He is the one who sends us to be instruments of mercy. As I end today, in a world marked by division, anxiety, uncertainty, Jesus' question becomes even more urgent. Our witness matters. Our confession matters. Our courage matters. The church needs disciples who say with conviction, not just with lips, but with lives, "You are the Christ." Disciples who build bridges. Disciples who heal wounds. Disciples who carry hope into difficult places. Disciples who allow Christ to be seen through their compassion, integrity, and joy. So today, Jesus stands before each of us and asks, "Who do you say I am?" May our answer be like Peter's, bold, sincere, and rooted in encounter and relationship. And may Christ build his church anew through our faith, our mercy, and our witness. Amen. And have a beautiful Sunday.